Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, across the rivers and the mountains, there lived a surgeon named Gordy Klatt. Dr. Gordy worked in his office every day helping sick patients get well. Sometimes patients would come in and just be a little bit sick. Sometimes patients would come in who were very, very sick. All the time, Dr. Gordy worked to help the patients. There was a monster loose in the country. This monster would go around and attack people, sometimes for no apparent reason. There were people who were trying to fight the monster, but there weren't always enough resources to keep fighting, or to help the people who needed help. The name of this terrible monster was cancer. Dr. Gordy noticed that many of his patients who were very, very sick had often been attacked by cancer. He watched day after day the devastating effects that cancer could have on patients and their families. What can I do to help my patients fight against cancer? Dr. Gordy would ask himself. Maybe raise lots of money for the American Cancer Society. They help a lot of people fight cancer. So Dr. Gordy thought and thought and thought about what he could do to raise some money. And he didn't just want to raise a little bit of money, he wanted to raise a lot of money. It has to be something that I like, Dr. Gordy thought. There was nothing that Dr. Gordy liked doing in his spare time more than running marathons. So in May of 1985, Dr. Gordy ran around a football track in Tacoma, Washington for 24 hours. He ran all morning long. Then he ran the whole rest of the day. He even ran during the night. When people would ask, "Dr. Gordy, why are you running all the night?" Dr. Gordy would only reply, "The cancer monster never sleeps, so I'm not going to either." All in all, Dr. Gordy ran more than 83 miles and raised $27,000 all by himself. Dr. Gordy's friends and family would pay $25 to walk or run with him for 30 minutes. And almost 300 people came out to watch him run. As he ran around the track for 24 hours, Dr. Gordy tried to think of a way that all the people who were standing around watching could get involved. A few months later, Dr. Gordy found a few volunteers and began to plan the very first community-wide Relay for Life. This year, more than 4 million people around the world will participate in the Relay for Life events. Relay for Life has become the largest cancer awareness and fundraising activity in the world. And it all started with Dr. Gordy wanting to make a difference in the fight against cancer. The cancer monster is still out there. We keep fighting hard to beat him. And because you decided to participate in the Relay for Life in your community, you have become a soldier in the American Cancer Society Army. And Dr. Gordy has a message just for you. When the book is written on how cancer was eliminated, each and every one of you will see yourselves in the chapter that tells us the relay story.